As you can see on the really short clip that I put here on the very first part of this video, you saw that on the screen it talked about, what was that again?
It's a warning. The Surgeon General warned about social media.
Yeah,
Being
something
like
like it affects, there should be like a warning label about social media.
something about your mental health.
Yeah, like it affects people's mental health because social media is such a big part of our lives now. And you know, clingcatch is basically not just me, it's my husband Greg and our boys, our 4 boys. And the way we see it as social media creators, influencers, I guess. My opinion, I mean, you can talk about this with your own opinion. My opinion about the whole thing is that, I mean, obviously in life, there's a lot of pros and cons. And it's really all about how you take things with how it is. Like, you could either take it as a good thing or a bad thing. That's the thing, is that we are also different from each other. Like, with us, clingcatch, we look at this as like, we can utilize social media as like as a platform, as a resource, as a tool where we could reach you guys to spread love and positivity, good vibes. If we cannot make you guys laugh, at least we made you smile, that kind of thing. And I get the whole thing about like protecting our children. I mean, of all people, like Greg and I know that we have 4 boys, like what I said earlier. I don't know if we can get away from that.
Yeah,
It's really it all comes down to the parental guidance. You know, the adults that who are around the children, on how we manage things when it comes to social media.
You just have to be careful what you watch, and then also what, who you're
associating with.
Yeah,
like,
because
in social media.
Yeah, because like with the younger generation, there can be extreme types of situations where there's like bullying and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that could be a problem for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing about like pros and cons with everything in life. Obviously, there are some people who are using social media as a tool to actually bully people. Like, we call them keyboard warriors. Like, they're not actually that bad in person, but because they have social media, they get to
be all big and mighty.
inflict emotional pain to some kids, some people, through social media.
Yeah, because you can pretty much be anyone that you want to be on social media. So if you are going to speak a certain way to people, you definitely want to be a positive influence if you can be a positive influence.
Yeah, the thing is that what sucks is that as positive as we are as a family, a lot more people are really drawn to, and it also attracts more attention when it comes to negativity, toxicity, and all that stuff. But I would like to think, me personally, and I'm sure that you share the same feeling about this, I would like to think that with everybody, there's always a good side with everybody, and it's not like we go to bed and we pre-calculate things of, oh, like, what can I do to hurt people tomorrow?
Yeah, and also the thing is social media can be very addicting, and I think that's one of the things that would be the warning, maybe.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't exactly call it like a situation where you have to pick yes or no kind of thing, because
just everything in moderation. So don't just live inside social media. Do some things in the real world. Connect with people in the real world. Go out to the mall, walk around and see people. Don't just be stuck.
Yeah, like, use social media as like a short break from the real life. Like, don't let social media take over your life where you're not doing anything in person. Like, you're not doing anything reality stuff, like real life stuff, like especially when it comes to family. Don't choose social media over like hanging out with your kids, especially. Like, it's really sad that it has to come down to that, because I know that we can all be tricked when it comes to like, oh, like I feel like you are more of a true friend to me than my actual real life friends, you know, the people that I hang out with. But it's really complicated.
It is, and we
Yeah.
still don't know where this is all going. You
Yeah.
know, in the future, we really don't know with, you know, with all the things that are happening, technology that's advancing so
Yeah.
fast. We really don't know where all this is going. I think that's probably what it is we all just need to be safe and careful.
Yeah, especially when it comes to our children. Just be a very responsible guardian to little children, because it can be pretty addicting. Like,
Yeah, talk to your kids, talk to your spouse. Don't just, you know, talk through social media.
yeah, like make it a goal to where you're like devoting like a certain time of your day, like especially with little kids, like be there when you tuck them in bed, you know, like, you know, just goof off, tickle them, just like
Yeah.
with what Brent was saying, our youngest was saying. Like, one of the things that he remembers about daddy, because we did a talking video about Father's Day yesterday, and the first thing that he said was, because he always tickles me, those little things, be present with the people around you, especially when it comes to your children, to the little kids.
Yeah, being a creator is actually really cool, and you can really do a lot of be a good influencer.
Yeah.
For sure.
And, you know, like, do things. I mean, take it from us. Clingcatch is basically like a family channel. Take it from us, from Jenny and Greg, that do contents that, you know, like 5-10 years, or like how many years from now, you can actually be very proud to show it to your kids. I mean, the kids are kind of like involved now with our content, but it's something that you can be really proud of, that you are part of the social media world, and it's not something that you will have to hide from your kids because you did like embarrassing things to where
we goof off a lot on our skits
like
and stuff,
like
but
marriage humor and stuff, but you know what I mean. Do things that will make your children feel proud that you are their parents, not the other way around.
yeah, and the reason why we do these kind of talking videos is so that you can get to know us as real people, and not just
skits, not just like
the silly stuff that we do.
Yeah, I mean, we are pretty goofy. Like, you know, the people that we've met in person, we were described as low key. Like, we are really low key. There's a reason why we are low key, but that's a different topic. Yeah, I was described as really formal. One girl,
You
she
are
said,
pretty formal.
I am. Like, what you see, basically, guys, what we're trying to say is that what you see, like when we're doing a talking video like this, what you see is what you get. We are not pretending to be anybody else other than what you see on film.
Right.
But yeah, we can close this video by letting you guys know, like, we should all be responsible guardians to our kids. I think more than anything else, this whole warning label about social media, I think this really boils down to protecting our children.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see you guys later.
Take care.